Hello and welcome to something very completely different, and this is the Desk of Completely Differentness, and in this completely different video, we're going to talk about the 20 question game. This is something that was probably a lot more popular a while back. This is probably something people might play on their phones now, not so much in physical form, but I have one that I've had since, it's definitely wintertime because it's covered in snowflakes, of 2007. So I thought, well, I'm pushing buttons already. Let's see how accurate it is. And the fact that these batteries have not leaked in here since 2007 surprised me greatly. But they're actually still alive and they still work. And ding. So, keeping in mind that this is from 2007, we're going to have to think of a thing that would have made sense back in 2007. So let's see. Let's see what our categories are so we get an idea. We got animal, vegetable, mineral, and other. Other could be a lot of things. So let's say this is a ceiling fan. We'll do the other category and we'll even flip on the backlight. Somewhat easier. So we're going to say that this is in fact a other thing because it is, what's this? Unknown. For the first question, unknown. I don't know if it'd kick you back out. Other. It's definitely not a mineral or a vegetable or an animal. So let's try it. So the second question says, does it break if dropped? Technically, yeah, I would imagine it would. Does it store information? Not any ceiling fan that I have. And we're going to accept fan if it says fan. Does it come in a box? Yeah. Yeah, I think most fans do, if not all. Is it heavy? Yeah, big ones. Sometimes. That eliminates a lot of possibilities, if you say so. Question 6. Is it motorized? Yes, okay, so these things really start to catch on quick. Does it open? Not a ceiling fan, at least. Is it black? Sometimes. Not the one I currently have on the ceiling, but the one above over here, the floor fan does. Does it have lights on it? Yeah, I think it already knows what this is. Yeah, some of them don't. So we'll do sometimes. Is it fragile? Not really. I'd say no to that. It's not really fragile. Does it bring joy to people? Yes, some people rely on fans, so we're going to say sometimes. Does it move? Yes, it does. Can it carry It does not carry people. I've never seen a fan that large. So we're going to say no to that. Question 14. Is it a common household object? Yeah, it's a common household object. Now, it does have to guess when it hits 20. Let's see. Do you hold it when you use it? Definitely no on that one. Oh, there's an undo button just in case. Does it produce light? Sometimes. Some of them don't have it. Oh, it says I should have it. It thinks it knows. In a few more questions. Question 17. Let's see if we bring this closer. Is it cool? I mean, technically it gives off cool air. So yes, if that's how they meant that. Is it very large? There are some that are humongous, yes. So we're going to say sometimes. And some of them are really small. Can you lift it? I have never come across one that I have not been able to lift. So we're going to say yes. Is it colorful? Some of them are. Some of them are wood grain, some of them white, black colors. I've got it. It's an electric fan? Like I said, we're going to accept any kind of fan, so we're going to say yes, it got that one. It's such a genius. We're going to do one more round. This time, I've never done vegetable and I've never done mineral, but to be honest, when it comes to mineral, I don't know if I would know all the questions. And so we're going to try this again. Maybe we'll do mineral just because of how odd that one is. And we're going to say the mineral of... Is sulfur a mineral? We're going to say sulfur. I've never gone this route before. Is it bright? Yeah, it's a bright yellow. Do you love it? Not necessarily. It is rather nasty. Is it heavy? In large amounts, I would say sometimes. Is it smaller than a golf ball? If you happen to have a small piece. Does it bring joy to people? I guess as fireworks and matches and things. Sometimes. But for the most part, sulfur, like in water, does not bring joy. Do you wear it? No. Anybody who wears sulfur... Oh, just as I thought. Sure, that's what you thought. You thought that you were going to wear a mineral. There's no mineral that you wear. I don't understand where it was going with that one. Let's see, question 8. Is it a specific color? Yes, it is yellow. Is it larger than a pound of butter? Like I said, it depends on how big of a piece you have. I guess technically it could be the size of a boulder. Is it dangerous? Not typically, but it could, they're using it in fire-related things, so maybe sulfur, not sulfur, sometimes. That's what I meant. This one right here. Is it smaller? I mean, you can ask bigger or smaller from anything. It's always going to be sometimes. I feel like that's the case for any mineral. Is it round? It can be, but it doesn't have to be. Does it weigh more than a duck? Sometimes. I mean, it can have a piece of sulfur the size of the end of a pencil. Is it cool? Not necessarily. I think we're gonna beat it this time. Is it very large? They keep asking size questions. It's not gonna get anywhere with size questions. Does it move? I don't know of any mineral that would move. Some things are trickier than others. I could imagine. You offered this category. Is it large? I don't even care what it thinks. Bread box again. Or microwave. It can be. But most of the time, no. But it can. Is it bigger than... I don't even want to see what it asks. It could be bigger than anything. Can you buy it? Yes, you can. It is not that restricted. Is it manufactured? I don't think that's possible. I mean, it's manufactured into other things, but not necessarily... I'm going to say no to that one. It's thinking. It must be uranium. No. So, it gets 5 more attempts, or 5 more questions, and it'll try again. Does it burn? Oh, I think it's going to figure it out. Because yes, it burns. Is it organic? Yes, it is. Can you lift it? Depends on the size of it, which once again, don't you ask me another size question because I'm going to push sometimes. Is it colorful? Yes, it's a nice yellow color. Is it green? No, it is not. I am thinking. I will guess again. It's a... What? A Christmas tree? I chose mineral as the category. How does it... What? No. No, you can't nail it, because a Christmas tree is not a mineral. First time for every time. What? Okay, try again. No. No. Go to sleep. Good night. So, yeah, that's 20 questions from 2007. This is going on 12 years old. Probably is 12 years old by now. Yeah, I mean, I've never tried that category, and I don't think it's very good at that category. It kind of ignored the category, too, which is weird. I don't think I've pushed the other button. I can only imagine what happens if you push the unknown section. It's going to think it's a life draft when you put in penguin, is what you're thinking of, and it says life draft at that rate. I mean, it can be fairly accurate when it wants to be. And I swear it was going on the right track. And then it asked if it was green, and I said no, and it thought Christmas tree. What color is the Christmas tree you've been looking at? I don't know. But either way, this was interesting, and I will see you next time.